What's up, Average Dad fans? Welcome back to another video, and today I have a bone to pick with you. Let's go. So yes, my bone is with you and all of you watching. How could you let me, Average Dad, go my whole YouTube life without owning this? The ROG 9 Pro gaming phone. Come on, why haven't you told me about it? Where have you been? Because truly, this phone might have everything I'm looking for. Well, everything bar one thing, but we'll get to that. But let's talk about everything about this phone, and we'll start with the unboxing experience. And folks, when I say experience, I truly mean experience. I have never, in the 300 plus mobile phones I've owned and reviewed on this channel, I have never experienced anything like it. From the first second of flipping open that box and the phone just rises up closer towards you, obviously you're going to pop it aside just now because, hey, what other goodies are there? And this is the ROG 9 Pro gaming phone, but it's the edition version. Essentially, it's 24 gigabytes of DDR5X RAM, yes, 24 gigabytes, and 1 terabyte of UFS 4.0 storage. Yeah. And it's a Snapdragon Elite chip, and we'll talk more about the battery and everything else, but look at this unboxing going on. There is a cooling fan in the box. This phone is so powerful it needs to be cooled by a fan. And by the way, there's already internal vapor chamber nonsense going on too. And in the box you get a UK plug, because yes, this is the global version, folks. Now, I am going to tell you, you can buy it from the Average Dad Tech Store, and I am cheaper than ASUS Direct, but I'm so excited about this phone, I don't care if you buy from me or not with this one. It's just stunning. I should also mention, I missed this during the main unboxing, there's two cases, not one, but two. And the reason they give you two, they give you one for the full protection and then two for the other screen. Because yes, this phone doesn't just have a 6.78 inch, in fact, I'm going to save that bit for a second. This phone has a rear screen. Let me just give you an example of why I think this is just absolutely amazing. There's a few. I'll show you a few examples, but here live on video, let me just go into the video recorder and start recording. There we are. We're recording. Well, how do you know we're recording? Because the phone is telling you it's recording. Yes, this Animatrix, there's like 600 or 700 LED lights to tell you the phone's recording. Notifications, who's calling, time, games. You can play games on the back of this phone. Take a look. And then amongst all this excitement, I forgot to say there's obviously a USB-C cable, but it's braided. Absolutely everything about the unboxing experience has been epic. And then you turn the phone on and there's an AR game. So it's augmented reality. You play a game and it just, I don't want to spoil it all, but you just start setting up the phone and every element of it is just fantastic. And it's at this point I realised just how next level the haptics and speakers are. So, now that I've calmed down just a bit, specifications of this device are mainly flagship. The one thing I would say is the display while still fairly epic for other reasons, the actual resolution is 1080 by like 2440. It's a full HD plus panel. It's not 2K, it's not 4K. But because it's a gaming phone, they've had to make that sacrifice to allow for the 185 Hz refresh rate. Now, that is in gaming mode if you're using the gaming extreme mode with certain games, but as standard, 165 Hz. And it's an LTPO panel, so it can go from 1 Hz all the way to 165. The refresh rate just goes hand in hand with all the animation speeds, because you can customize them, not in developer options, straight from the settings menu. You want to choose no animation speed or 0.5x, which is what I've got this set up. Look how snappy everything is on this device. And powering this 185 Hz screen is a 5,800 milliamp hour battery. Now keep in mind, while that's not the biggest, there is a 6,000 out there. 5,800 milliamp hours paired with the Snapdragon Elite chip makes for 2-day battery life. I have seen, I've not had it long enough to test this, but I have seen people getting 13 to 14 hours screen on time. That's like hardcore gaming, 5 hours, 6 hours a day, while doing some scrolling as well. That is just incredible. And another feature, you've seen it in the unboxing, if the phone happens to get a bit too hot, which by the way with the Elite chip it probably won't, just slap on the active cooler. Yes, this comes with the addition. You simply just pop open, slap it on the phone, as you can see here, and yeah, it gives your hand a nice cool feeling when you're playing. The other benefit is you can use pass-through charging or just charge this. This will maintain your battery capacity without using the phone, meaning it's not impacting the battery health, it's just maintaining it, which is a really cool feature because there's no point constantly charging something that is already 100% charged. I don't think I will ever actually need to use the fan, but I have used it a few times just because it looks epic. And for certain games, having these triggers on the left and right, yeah. And of course, it's a gaming phone, so it's got LED lights built into this as well. But that's just what I want to talk about now. Gaming phones have connotations. The connotations being you're going to get RGB everywhere, you're going to get an exposed fan, it's going to have like random Raj text everywhere. Not this. Now obviously it does have those animatrix lights that you can customize in the back, but you can turn them off. In any environment, if you had this phone lying on the table, you're not going to think straight away, super gaming phone. And that is why this is a game changer for a lot of people. The design, the look, everything is just subtle, yet when you know, you know. I love the squared off edges. I love the near 6.8 inch flat display. I've already told you it's not a 4K panel, but what this phone does have internally is the best haptics on any phone I have ever used, and I've used a lot. The typing experience with the haptics on board, the vibration through calls, the vibration when gaming, which is why it's got such good haptics. I've never experienced anything like it, and I know this is my first gaming phone, so I'm overhyped maybe. Maybe I'm being too generous with the ASUS, but for all intents and purposes, Flossie Carter and all your other favourite YouTubers say the same thing about this, so I must be close to right. Now, Red Magic have their 10 Pro Plus coming out. You can also get that from the Average Dad Tech store soon. But looks-wise, it looks like a damn gaming phone. And then there's the cameras. Yes, this is the big elephant in the room. Cameras on gaming phones are subpar. Or certainly were subpar until this, because this has a wide, ultra wide and telephoto lens, 50 megapixel main lens, and the photos it produces are pretty damn good. Now, I'm not going to show you any in this video because what I am going to do is be a bit sneaky. I am going to pop in some ASUS ROG 9 Pro photos along with the next review I do with a flagship camera phone from a certain manufacturer. And I'll be interested to see which photo you pick. I think you might find yourself surprised. So right now, you just have to take my word for it. The photos and video on this are fantastic. I don't feel like I have given up anything. I'm not losing anything with this main lens. The one area that you know I love is zoom. And you are certainly giving up zoom. There's like a 2 or 3x optical, and then it goes to about 20x at a push. So yes, there's no 5x optical zoom lens on here. It's not going to compete with the X100 Ultra or the X8 Pro. But for a gaming phone, mid-tier, verging on flagship cameras, and you can get 4K 60, 8K video recording, I am not seeing any drawbacks to this device. And then the other thing I want to talk about, you've heard them already probably during this video, but the speakers. People kept telling me that the ROG 8 Ultimate or something, because I had made a video saying that the OnePlus Open has the best speakers. They're like triple speakers on that foldable device. But I hadn't used the ASUS, and I now see what you're talking about. This has the best speakers I have heard on a smartphone.
Just to find somewhere that finally feels like home. Oh, oh, oh. I hate all this overthinking. Oh, 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 oh. The more I swim, the more I'm sinking. Take me to a world of silver. No more heartbreaks, tears, painkillers. Take me somewhere unfamiliar. Bring me back to where we started. Get me out of now. To where we started.
Now, I know I'm gushing over this, and I've told you already I do stock it on the Avid Tech Store, but I think my price is only like £100–150 cheaper than ASUS. And with ASUS, you're going to get that full UK warranty. See, for those that think I only push my own store, first of all, it's my store, I'm going to push it, but I am always going to be honest. When it comes to certain phones like this edition version, if you live in the UK, you probably just want to buy direct from ASUS UK. All I can say is I am impressed. So impressed that my SIM card is in this. I have put down my Samsung SE. The Samsung SE is great. I really like it, but I don't think I'm keeping it. I know I'm keeping this though, and I never, of all the phones I have used in 2024, I never thought I could potentially be ending the year with an ASUS ROG gaming phone. Look at that, the notifications come up. It's just, yeah, fun. Everything about the software is customizable. You can choose stock Android or ASUS's own Android skin. I will get to more of the features in my review. This is just an overview of such, an unboxing, and me wetting my pants for about 10 minutes. So, yeah. Hopefully you've enjoyed this video. This has forced me to try more games. You all know I am no mobile gamer, but it's forced me to try some. And it's really weird because I don't consider myself a gamer because I'm just not. But when I look around my desk, and I'll flash up a picture here, I definitely have a gamer bursting to get out inside, because without even realising it, I've got the PS5 on the desk. I've got the ASUS 48-inch OLED gaming monitor that is perfect for productivity for me as well. I've got this. I've also got the RGB lighting going on as well. So yeah, I think day by day the gamer is, it's becoming more apparent. So drop any recommendations for mobile games. Right now it's Asphalt 9 and some zombie game I've been playing on Netflix games. So drop all your recommendations down below. I want to get the most out of this for as long as I have it. And of course, if you've got any questions, leave them down below. I will get back to you. And I guess, look, another notification. It's just epic. And I guess, until next time,